to the channel. Today we're gonna go ahead and powder coat these in two different colors. We're gonna go ahead and two-tone these rims and show you how we get these done with absolutely no taping. So first, before we go ahead and powder coat these, we actually have to throw them back in the sandblaster because, come on in real quick. We had to fix something in the wheel right here, so it's wire wheeled out and there's a little tiny bit of shit in there that needs to get sandblasted out. So we're gonna throw this in the sandblaster real quick, bring it back out, and then we'll powder coat it from there. Let's go. All right, before we powder coat these, we're just gonna go ahead and wash them. We have the paint bucket underneath the rim, so that way the rim isn't laying on the barrel. Let's go ahead and wash these real quick. All right, we went ahead and got these cleaned. I blew these off with some air. We're gonna go ahead and tape them down, get them cut out, and then throw them in the oven, so that way we can get them above 200 degrees, so that way we can just only shoot the lug nut holes, let them cool down to room temperature, and then we'll finish doing the rest of the rim. I'm gonna go ahead and tape these real quick. Alright, I went ahead and got the back taped off. We're gonna go ahead and just blow off anything that might have collected from the table. Now we're going to hang it. We always use these eyelid bolts, like I said, from Home Depot. Come through the valve stem hole, tighten them on, and it's as easy as that. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and throw these in here real fast for about 15 minutes, and then pull them out, shoot the lug nut holes, and do the rest of them whenever it cools down. Alright, so this is the color that we're going to go ahead and lay down first. The rim is going to be gold on the faces and black on the barrels. Since the faces are going to be gold, this is the color that's going to have to get laid down first. My brother's going to show you how we load it in the gun and the settings that we're about to lay the powder at. Right now we have the box fed gun, so all we have to do is just drop the powder in, throw the tube down, and it's ready to go.
Like you said, just put it in and then drop the tube down into the bag.
We're only doing the face of this rim, so we don't need much powder at all. There's probably about a little bit less than a pound of powder in there, but it'll be plenty to do the faces. Alright, since right now we're only doing the lug nuts, we're gonna go ahead and do the Faraday cage setting. That's this button right here. It's gonna lower the KVs down and raise the microamps, I believe. I'm not really too sure, it just works. The powder to air ratio, we're gonna keep pretty low. Since we are shooting it hot, we don't wanna have excessive buildup because it's gonna flow out immediately when we shoot on the gun. So we're gonna lower this to about 50. 52. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and shoot the lug nuts real fast. I already have the settings on the gun set, so let's go ahead and shoot them. Alright guys, now that that's sprayed, we're going to go ahead and throw it in the oven like that. Don't worry, the rim is not completely finished. Once this gets out, we're going to let it cool down completely to room temperature so that we can spray the black and wipe it off for the two-tone effect. Let's go ahead and put them in the oven. I'm going to go ahead and bring y'all in on a close-up of the powder before it goes in the oven. Notice there's not powder in the little creases. It's alright because that's all going to be covered with the second color. So let's go ahead and throw these in the oven real fast, and then we'll show you what they look like whenever they get out. Alright, now he went ahead and cleaned all that out, cleaned the tube out. So the tube is ready to be dropped in some more powder. Now the gun is going to be cleaned really fast. He's going to clean the tip and then the gun. And we usually don't clean the boot to the end of the week. So right now, we're just letting it all fall to the floor. It's best to clean your gun while your booth is on, but whenever the booth is on, it's super hard for y'all to hear us talk, so that's the reason why that's not on.
Oh, I forgot to turn my gun off.
Alright, before we lay the other color, I actually lied. We're not doing black. It's going to be black ultra chrome. But before we go ahead and lay that, I want to show you how the color looked after it came out the oven. Let's go ahead and give you a 360 view. Notice how we didn't spray the back and it still pretty much got completely covered. This is what happens whenever you have a good gun and a good ground. Alright, now that y'all seen what it looks like after it came out the oven, let's go ahead and let them fully cool down, throw them on the booth, and we'll go ahead and spray the black ultra chrome on them. Alright, now that we've got these out the oven and they cool down to room temperature, we're going to go ahead and shoot the second color. And once we shoot the second color, we're going to go ahead and wipe down to do the two-tone effect. So let's go ahead and spray the second color. What we have on the settings for the gun is the second coat application setting. The first one we shot at about 48 kV, so this one we're going to shoot at about 20 to 30 kV and spray the powder to air ratio kind of low. So let's go ahead and spray them. Alright, right now we don't have it on the swivel setup because whenever I do second coats, I like to just hang it directly on the rack. Even though it doesn't matter, it's just something that I like to do. So bear with me on the position of the rim. We're just going to go ahead and shoot it this way, and then whenever it gets to the wiping section, we're going to go ahead and pull the swivel out and then use it then. Alright, now that we got that sprayed, I'm going to go ahead and raise the powder to air ratio just so that way we can do the barrels, and then we're going to put you on over to the swivel so that way we can wipe these down. quick little look of before it goes in the oven. All this has been wiped down by hand. Go ahead and zoom in.
Oh.
Now we're gonna go ahead and throw these in the oven, and then we'll show you what it looks like whenever it comes out. Alright, the rim just now came out the oven. We're gonna go ahead and show y'all what it looks like. Sorry we have bad lighting right now. We're gonna go ahead and throw y'all over to the booth so that way you can get a little bit better look. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and give you a quick little 360 view on it. This is fresh out the oven and already ready to go. In the front. Alright, that's pretty much it for this one. If y'all want, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one.
Killers with racks on me. I done made me some plays and put tax on it. It feel good to come all the way back from it. When you up, they gon' say that you act funny.